Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Doctor Who and Autism Celebrations, which is the first part of the series where lovely new people come on the podcast that haven't been on it before, or it might even be their first podcast ever. So it's going to be really cool. I did say at the start of the series that it would be August and November for part one, and then part two in November. But because there's so many people involved in it, we're edging into the start of September. So the first few days of September will be including today's episode with Matthew, and a couple of others, about 3 of them. And then part two will commence in November, and recording for that will start soon. But yeah, so Matthew, we've got you on today. If you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself a little bit.
All right. Hi guys, this is Matthew Chan, and some of you might know me on Instagram or TikTok or saw me in Comic-Con. I'm a Doctor Who fan, cosplayer, and a voice actor for many Doctor Who non-profit audios such as Filmstorm Studios, Hourglass Universe, and Skyhook Productions.
Yeah.
And I'm here today with Mason, and I'm really excited to be here because I've heard a lot about the show, and as you can see, I am fully prepared. I have my Jodie Whittaker coat, and I got my TARDIS manual for good luck, and Sonic.
Yeah, you got everything prepared. You got everything prepared
I'm
there.
Prepared.
Yeah, more prepared than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, you was there. You was here before me. I'm always late. I'm
pretty nervous, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. I understand that. It's normal to be nervous. Doctor's always nervous, isn't he? So I guess so. With Doctor Who, when did you start watching it?
That's a pretty interesting question, and I'm sure many viewers out there are going to be pretty pissed off at me. But so the first time I ever heard about Doctor Who was in 2013 during the 50th anniversary, and I saw a clip of Vincent and the Doctor from the 11th Doctor and Amy era, and it was the scene where Vincent visited the art museum, and it was pretty moving, and I was like, wow, like, what show is this? Like, they got Vincent Van Gogh and a man with a bow tie. And then recently they announced that it was the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who, and during that time I was like, oh, what is this show? And I was like looking through YouTube, and I was kind of intrigued by it. And then during the past summer until last October, which is Power of the Doctor, I was binge watching the whole Doctor Who series on BBC from Rose to Power of the Doctor. And there goes my path to being a Doctor Who fan.
Yeah, it's always interesting how we start it.
Yes, really.
It's always very interesting because I watch it from 4 when I was 4. So I've known it I say known it all my life, or I haven't, but kind of. But yeah, it's always really interesting how we end up starting it. Yeah,
very interesting.
Yeah, because 50th anniversary was a good episode though to start off. But,
yeah, it was.
Yeah, because you got all the doctors there, and well, not all of them, but some of them.
You got David Tennant, you got Billy Piper, and you got Sir John Hurt, like all amazing people, characters, actors. Like, you got everyone.
Yeah, it's very good episode.
It is. Yeah.
But and then you got Matt Smith, and then and then you got Pete Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker, lovely doctors along the way.
Yeah, all the doctors were great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Do you have a doctor that you are connected? I'm going to say I'm not going to ask you for your favorite, but in a way I am. But do you have a doctor that you have like you lean towards them more maybe than some other doctors?
Ooh, that is a really interesting question, and it's really interesting because personality-wise, I connect with Matt Smith. Like, everything about me and my personality, and it's all like, you can see like Matt Smith in me.
Yeah.
But emotionally, I feel more connected to Peter Capaldi and also Paul McGann. Like, I connect with them because Paul McGann's Doctor, he has a really interesting story. I've like recently I've been listening to Big Finish, and I saw the story about, Charlie, Lucy, and Molly, and up to, Liv and Helen and Cass and Alex, and I was like, wow, this doctor's been through a lot, and it kind of reminds me of when I went through my bad times sometimes, and yeah, and McGann is just really charismatic. Like, I'm really attracted by this doctor, and yeah, emotionally wise, I connect with Capaldi because the way he like looks at things, the way he deals with things, and the things he said in Doctor Who, I'm I'm just being moved and touched, and also like connected to it. So yeah, like I guess that's my answer to that question.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that it's very good. Like, you do look like a Matt Smith a little bit, actually. Like, don't you?
Really?
Yeah,
All
a little
right.
bit. Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, to be fair, I do voice Matt Smith in like 3 audio productions.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I actually met Matt Smith on Comic Con once.
Did
It
you?
was a really, really funny experience. I'm sure many of my viewers who saw me at LFCC December last year might know what I'm talking about.
Right. Did you get to speak with him?
No, but it was a really funny interaction. So basically, I was sitting with some friends at LFCC, London Film and Comic Con London, December, and Matt Smith was just walking by saying hi to a lot of people. And at that point, I was like, I want to say hi, but then I'm like, I want to give a Doctor Who way of saying hi. So when he passed by me, I literally shouted at the top of my lungs, "Hello, sweetie." And Matt Smith heard me, and a lot of people were clapping and laughing. And this one friend told me that was iconic.
Yeah,
Didn't regret doing that ever since.
yeah. That's the thing. When you see these certain people, you want to say things that everyone's not going to say. Um, because
True.
because like like you've got people that see him like Matt Smith or David Tennant or all these doctors, and they'll say the same thing, like all their sayings, like Alan Z, brilliant, etc. But when
Yeah.
you meet them, you want to like if you get the
You want to
chance,
throw in a couple of Doctor Who
yeah,
references.
yeah, you've heard a couple of Doctor Who references,
Yes.
and like when I when I spoke to David Tennant, um, like that was quite popular, and like I asked him things, and then ends up on the news, everywhere. So it's very interesting when you speak to these people because that you're not going to probably get that chance again. Well, you might, but maybe not for a while. You'd rather see maybe someone else from Doctor Who because there's so many people there in the Doctor Who universe that you can
Yeah.
go and have a see.
Like, to me, I think every British actor has been on one episode of Doctor Who at one point. The Heart example. Like, dude literally got like a few seconds of screen time in, I think it was The Impossible Astronaut, and now he's the big villain of a Marvel film. Like, talk about character development.
Yeah, there's so
Yes.
many. Yeah, like there's so many people that have these small roles, and look at them now. They go to these events and they're in Doctor Who again, or they would come in. Like last year I spoke to what was his name? Uh, what was his name? He was the guy from I think The Age of Steel and the Rise of Cybermen. He was the one who was dancing to the Lion song. Um,
uh,
what was his
I
name?
don't think I remember
Yeah.
that actor.
Um, yeah, it's spelled. What was his name? Do you remember Lumic? Do you,
uh Roger Lloyd Pack, I think, right?
uh,
Roger Lloyd Pack.
yeah, him, but it's not him. Oh yeah, I know who it is. Mr. Crane. His name was Mr. Crane, and he was in charge of the guys who put in the Cybermen things in their ears. You know,
The headphones,
yeah, the
yeah.
headphones pieces.
The headphones.
Yeah, like the headphone pieces and earplugs, and
Yeah.
he, he was in charge of the he was like the understudy. He got told what to do in charge of Simon. Well, I spoke to him, I had him on here for a Christmas episode last year.
Oh, cool.
And we were speaking about everything, and he actually said if I was because he was in old Doctor Who with I think Colin Baker as well when he was younger.
Ah,
But he said if I was asked back to Doctor Who, I would definitely go back in it if they could have me or have Mr. Crane back or another character back. It would be really good. So most of the Doctor Who actors would love to return at some point.
I
Again,
mean, who wouldn't? I mean, you get to, be with a lot of like you get to be in like an alien setting and be part of Doctor Who history, I guess.
yeah, yeah, it is nice. It is very nice, and then you got all these actors, and if they're popular or not, most of them are starting out when they do come into Doctor Who normally, like fresh talent and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but do you have a favorite villain that you like, or was that too hard to choose?
I was not. Um, Definitely the Master out of the Daleks and Cybermen, but I also like the Grand Serpent from Doctor Who Flux, and also um the Mara from the classic series, and I love the Ice Warriors.
Oh
But
yeah,
all of them, the Master is on top. Definitely
yeah.
the Master
Do you have a
because
do you have a favorite
he's like
master, or do you just like them all?
favorite Master. Um, Michelle Gomez, Sasha Dewan, and also Alexander McQueen from the Eighth Doctor Big Finish series.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm sure many of you are pretty confused about, like Alexander McQueen, but mate, he's just camp, all right? He's camp in an evil way, and I love it.
Yeah. Like the master's
Yeah.
very good. Ice Warrior is very good. I was quite confused with the Grand Serpent when I saw him because he was he didn't I didn't really see him that much. I think he was only in a couple of scenes and you didn't see
Yeah,
much
but
else of him.
if you think about the Grand Serpent in a way, like he's a time traveling villain, he is a dictator of a planet, and he literally has a serpent that kills, like, and he's not dead, like he's
Yeah,
just banished out into space. Like, if you think about it, he's he infiltrated UNIT until 2017, which was it was that scene with Kate Stewart, and
yeah,
Kate was talking about the 12th Doctor. So the Grand Serpent has sort of been in UNIT ever since it appeared, maybe during I think it was the second or third Doctor era. Like when you
yeah,
think about it, it's really scary.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and
definitely,
also during the 13th Doctor era, UNIT didn't respond, which could be the Grand Serpent. Like it could be the Grand Serpent behind all this. Maybe.
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 Yeah. Well, what actually happened to him when in the 30th Doctor story? What actually happened
He
to him in
just
the
got
end?
banished. He just got kicked out of a door, and then he's stranded in outer space.
Oh, yeah,
He's alive, and I really hope he comes back because he's just powerful. I wanna see him like come back.
yeah, yeah. I think there's so many unfinished stories that they could bring back in the
Yeah,
future.
definitely, definitely.
Yeah. So with the 60th, are you looking forward to it?
Oh, 100%, definitely.
Yeah. Is there anything is there anything in particular that you're looking forward about it?
um, Funny enough, um I am excited on David Tennant coming back. Like, I'm sure some viewers out there might be thinking, like, wait, this guy didn't say David Tennant or Tom Baker as his favorite Doctor. I mean, I like David Tennant. Um, I like the evil side of his Doctor, Time Lord Victorious, but I don't know. He's just a bit distant, I guess. But I mean, I am quite like excited for what he's going to bring to the 60th anniversary. And Donna Noble, she's funny story. I didn't like her at first, and then fires a Pompeii, and then I was like, wow, she's good. I
Yeah.
mean, she's not the best, but she's good. And to be honest, she has the saddest ending out of all the companions. Like,
Yeah.
saddest ending ever. Like, it's not dying, not leaving. She just forgot. Like that's the worst thing ever. And I'm actually kind of intrigued on what they will bring to that. Because if you're bringing back David Tennant, who literally said, I don't want to go, and Donna Noble, who just forgot, like, it's going to be interesting. And also, you've got the new characters come in. You've got Yasmin Finney from Heartstopper. I'm actually really shocked that she's going to be in this because she's just unexpected, and I like Heartstopper. And she's going to be Rose Temple Noble, Donna's daughter. I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds off. Like, why would you just randomly name your daughter Rose? And also, Neil Patrick Harris. There's a lot of speculation it's going to be the Celestial Toy Maker. I honestly don't know what to think about that, but I'm excited for what Neil Patrick Harris will bring to Doctor Who and the new Sonic. Obviously, I want to know how he will get it, or maybe we'll see it in the comics because this Sonic got destroyed in the comics, R.I.P. And also the regeneration. Obviously, I want to see Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor.
Yes, yes.
There's too many things to be excited about, and don't get me started on Beat the Meat. Like, don't get me started on Beat the Meat.
Yeah. Like you've got there's like you've got like it was very sad, wasn't it? Like the whole Donna forget memory thing, and
Yeah,
then
it was pretty sad. Yeah,
and then you've got like it kind of works in a way, but because the Doctor didn't want to go all those years ago, and then Donna really didn't want to forget all those memories. It got forced upon her. And then there was a scenario with the 12th Doctor. I think was going to wipe Bill's memory at some point, and then Bill
yeah.
was like,
It was at the pilot, and then
"Yeah,
Bill was like, I don't want to forget," and she literally was like, "I know what this is. Don't you
yeah,
try that on me."
yeah." And then the Doctor probably thought all the way back to Donna, and even
100%.
and probably part of him a little bit of Clara, even though he forgot
Yeah,
Clara.
yeah.
But I think the Doctor will always end up remembering Clara.
And Donna. Yeah.
Yeah, so those memories come flooding back. So, but it's going to be interesting, like what is going to be the end game for them, because it is almost like a goodbye for the Doctor and Donna. It's like a final
It's not
thing.
just the Doctor and Donna, it's also to Bernard Cribbins, Wilfred
Yes,
Mott, because he passed away recently. So
yes, it is a goodbye to him as well. Um, yeah, it is a goodbye to Bernard Cribbins, like Wilfred. That is going to
yeah,
be sad to see. What even
definitely.
just him speaking, in it.
Yeah.
But
He's a
yeah.
really terrific character. I like him. Yeah.
Yeah. But I I think like you say with Yasmin Finney, I was surprised too because before here's a funny story. When they
Yeah.
announced Yasmin Finney as Doctor Who, I was thinking because Russell T Davies puts out our very own Heartstopper, and I was thinking to myself, wait, what? Because I'd never heard of Heartstopper before any of this. And I was thinking, wait, Heartstopper? What do you mean? And then I little find out there's a show called Heartstopper, and then
Yeah.
as soon as Yasmin Finney is announced, I go over and watch Heartstopper, like the first series, and then when the second one came out like not long ago, I watched that one too. I know you got the comic.
Yeah. It's a present from my friend, and yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah,
Pretty sweet. Yeah.
yeah, because I think they're doing those. I think it's renewed for a third series as well.
Yep. Just recently season 2's out. Yeah.
Yeah,
And Yasmin Finney really she's a really terrific actress.
mm.
So I can't wait to see her in Doctor Who. Really can't wait.
I
And also
just
for Neil Patrick Harris and Judy
yeah,
Garland.
yeah. I just hope that Yasmin Finney has a bigger, not just in the 60th. I would like to see the character progress throughout more, not just the 60th.
I think she'll have a scene with Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor, maybe.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard they have words together.
yeah.
So yeah, I think they will. I think David Tennant and Shooty will as well. Um,
That would be awesome. I would love that. That would be really awesome.
because I don't think we're going to see a regeneration. In
Why
the
is it?
60s,
Why do you feel like we want to see regeneration?
because do you want to know what I think is going to happen?
Yeah.
Well, what I think is going to happen, well, probably wrong, but
Go on.
but if I'm right, so what I think is going to happen is we're going to see, if we do see this, we're going to see Shooty, as we know, we're going to see David Tennant, as we know. So that I feel there's like, because in the trailer we see David Tennant said, I don't know who I am anymore. Um, and the reason, but because of that, he's saying that because he just realised that he's a past regeneration phase. Yeah, he's realised that at that point because he's probably in the TARDIS for a little while before he's even landed. He's probably thinking, "What's gone on?" He's speaking to himself in the TARDIS. He gets down to Earth or London, and then yeah, London, or in other words, Camden, and then what I think is going to happen is regeneration has gone wrong. That is going to be this may be at the start.
Yeah.
Regeneration has gone wrong.
That's
Where
another mystery that I'm excited
yeah,
about. Why
yeah,
did David Tennant come back?
yeah. And then I feel like Neil Patrick Harris's character we will see at the start as well.
Do you
Um,
think he is the Celestial Toy Maker,
um,
or is he some new villain?
I think he's the cause, but I don't. 50-50. He could be the toy maker. I don't want him to be the toy maker because everyone thinks he's the toy maker. But what I think is going to happen is, I'll talk you through each special, not to ruin anything because I don't know anything.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
special
Yeah,
one,
go for it.
special one, we have the toy maker. No, wrong. We have like in the trailer where the doctor is saying, I don't think that's a plane. It's a spaceship in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, that will be Beat the Meat ship.
The
Um,
Star Beast? Is
yes,
that
yeah, that is
maybe Beat the
yes,
Meat?
yeah, that is going to be evolved around Beat the Meat. But where we see Donna at the end of the trailer saying, "What the hell is that?" Well, what Rose has done, like Rose has kind of thought it was a nice toy or a teddy or something like that. So just thought it
Oh,
was
like
a
the yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and she's brought it home to keep it safe because Beat the Meat's like, I'm getting attacked, blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, because yeah, Rose and
Yeah,
Beat the Meat did meet each other.
yeah. They make you see that little glimpse and that little kid. I don't know who that little kid is, but they have a little glimpse. Beat
Probably an
the
innocent victim.
yeah, yeah, and you see Rose in carrying the box into their new house because of course they won the lottery from all those years
Oh,
ago. So they've got a new house now. They're going in the house and that's where they see it. And
the
then the
spaceship, yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then by coincidence, the doctor is talking to Rose and then sees Donna. But um the doctor ends up at the house for some reason, probably gets a signal that something terrestrial is there. Or the doctor's gone to the ship, but the Memphis is not there. Rose has got there beforehand, before the Doctor, and then the Rose ends up there, and then you got Sylvia Noble and all that. But in Special Two, I think that's where the magic is going to happen.
Wild
And
Blue Yonder.
yeah, so what I think this might be the second special or the last special. So I think what's going to happen is that the regeneration is going wrong, and the Doctor really fast has a toxic regeneration cycle. So what is happening is he quickly regenerates into Shooty very fast, like a face swap. And Shooty is saying, "What the hell is going on here?" Donna's there as well, and Yasmin Finney's character is somewhere about. And then that was only for a glimpse. After that, regenerates. But if you have Matt, Peter, other doctors, they might have a little thing to say because they're the Doctor too. So that's the only cameo I can see older doctors being in the 60th. So if you see Matt, he'll say a little bit. If you see Peter, he'll have a little bit. So Jodie might even have a little bit, perhaps, probably not, because she's just
I would
left.
love that. I would love
But
Jodie to be
but
in it.
it would be good. Paul McGann maybe, Colin Baker perhaps, but I maybe Peter Davison maybe, David Bradley perhaps. So I don't think a lot
Don't
of
forget
them
about
will.
Sylvester McCoy.
Yeah, Sylvester McCoy as well. So you'll have all these kind of people for a glimpse saying something like what's going on here or something like that. And then we're back to the 14th Doctor regenerates back to Shooty again. But at this point, there's an emerge. So what happens is Neil Patrick Harris's character emerges them, so they're not the same. That they're two in two separate bodies now. So and then that's the point where the Ncuti Gatwa is thinking, what is going on here? And then this is where their conversation takes place. So at this point, we don't see the regeneration anymore. So what will happen is you see the Doctor for a glimpse, really fast in the trailer. You'll see the Doctor and Donna cuddle really fast. It's really fast in one of the trailers where they're cuddling. They're saying goodbye.
Yeah.
That's where they're going to be saying goodbye, I feel. And then how it ends is the Doctor says, "I'm ready to go to Ncuti. I need to let Doctor go now," and then walks away, doesn't regenerate, walks in his own TARDIS or something, or just walks into the sunset. The Doctor gets into his TARDIS, and that's how I think it will progress. And then we'll probably get loads of cameos. Maybe like you might get Martha, you might get Rose, who's relevant, and flashbacks. I think it'd be good to get some flashbacks for Series 4 as well, because Rose is part of the Don and Nobles universe, so it would make sense to even find out where the name come from to name the daughter Rose as well.
And Martha, like Freema Agyeman, she had a really weird response to when someone asked her if she's going to be in the 60th. So
yeah,
probably Dr. Jones will be back.
yeah, it'll be good to see her.
Hopefully the other companions come back as well, like maybe Amy or Rory or Clara, Bill, Nardi.
Yeah, I think it'll be hard for them to come back. If it fits the story, then yeah, go ahead, have them in it. But if they don't fit the story, just don't put them in it just for the sake of it. I feel, but I would love them. I would love them back. Like Amy and Rory can come back before the events of the Angels Take Manhattan happen.
Angels Take Manhattan, yeah.
Yeah. So you have loads of different things that could be happening.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty big speculation. I like it.
Yeah.
It does sound very 60th. Like it definitely sounds like a plot the 60th should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want Matt Smith returning beside David Tennant, because that would just be copying what the 50th did. So
yeah,
that's the only reason I can see Matt Smith returning, is if it's just for a clip second without David Tennant there. So it's just regeneration. He gets his scene. And I don't think he'll have a lot to say as well, because he's a very busy man now, isn't he? Like Matt Smith, with like doing all the House of the Dragon kind of stuff and other things that he's been doing. So you never know.
Would Chris come back? Do you think Chris would come back? Christopher Eccleston.
It's more so now than ever, but no, I don't think he will. I think he would perhaps, but he wouldn't want to be with anyone else. I think he would just want to be him on his own. Really. So what they could have done for the 60th is have the Ninth Doctor and Rose reunite them together. But really, the Donna and the Doctor have a more of a plot line to fill, I think, than any companion, really, because it wasn't finished. So with Chris making a cameo, perhaps, but I think he's doing something with audio, Big Finish, for the 60th. So I think I'll probably not, because he's doing something, isn't he, with an actor that passed away, or something. So I think not, but I don't know. We might get a surprise now.
Just pray.
Yeah,
just pray we get a big surprise for the 60th.
there will. There's going to be lots of surprises in store. We're going to things, like we know things that are going to happen. We want them not to be the way that we're saying. So, like, it probably won't be like that. It probably won't be the way. Well, it might be the way I'm saying, but I would like it to be that way. But we just don't know what the story is going to be like. We don't know if every episode is going to be say to be continued.
and then we probably get like a series 14 trailer of Ncuti Gatwa and Millie Gibson and him in the leather coat outfit, and I'm definitely gonna melt into my seat because I love Ncuti Gatwa.
Yeah, Ncuti Gatwa. It's gonna be an awesome Doctor.
He is, yes.
Yeah, I'm very looking forward to it, to see what he's gonna bring. And I think it's gonna be very good. With all the outfit he's got already, he's got a good collection going.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't got any shooting Gatwa stuff yet.
Seriously? No, we
No,
gotta start collecting,
no,
man.
I haven't got any purely because there's nothing really other to do in it except saying that one line that we said MC half a dozen times. So what I'm gonna do, Christmas, I will ask for a Shooty Gatwa costume. It might be the leather one, or something. Or I've got an orange top anyway for the one that they shoot first. So because we're gonna get a Christmas special, how good would it be if I ask all Shooty Gatwa stuff and I get it on Christmas Day? So after the episode, I can just do a ton of videos in it.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I've already got a Shutigatwa Christmas cosplay. I did have a leather coat from eBay, which is currently stacked in my wardrobe, and I got like very accurate trousers, and I got like an orange polo. It's not exactly the one that Shooty has, but it's the same color. So you can
Yeah,
see on my Instagram. Like many of you
yeah,
could see on my TikTok and Instagram on my
yeah.
Shutigatwa.
I saw it. I saw the photo you've put of your 15th Doctor one. I think it's very good. It's
Ah, thanks. I
it
try
is.
my best.
Yeah. Did you put that together yourself, or did you go to a site where they were putting it all together?
I well, the shirt I bought from a regular clothing store. The coat was from eBay. The trousers I just happened to have
Yeah. Aren't they blue
them.
trousers?
Yeah,
Blue
thanks.
jeans. I think they're blue jeans, aren't they? Yeah, I got them. So yeah, it's fairly simple really, but you got the Victorian one, which is gonna be a bit hard to do. But yeah, there's probably gonna be more that we don't even know about. You got one that looks like the black leather jacket that the Ninth Doctor wore, so similar to
Yeah,
that. So with a white t-shirt, so it's gonna be cool. You have lots of money to spend.
yeah. Every cosplayer just
Yeah.
spending money just to be shooting Gatwa.
Yeah. And then we think, well, why Doctor Who couldn't you just pick one new Doctor, not two?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Shooting Gatwa took variants of a costume to a whole new level.
Yes. There's so much of them that we can
Yeah.
do now.
Mhm.
But yeah, series 14 is going to be really cool. Right, I'm very excited for it.
Me too. Yes, me too.
Yeah. So so Matt, you said about talking about like what kind of people can be the Doctor, and like, do you think like it doesn't matter who they are, like anyone can play the Doctor?
So my personal view is that ever since Joe Martin, the Fugitive Doctor, and also Ncuti Gatwa appeared, um, it kind of gave me a confidence that any people of race or gender, with Jodie, they can be the Doctor as long as they have a real pure heart of gold and just be Doctor in real life.
Yeah.
Be, like funny, human, quirky, and just a good person in general because it's a bit like I know many viewers they'll probably disagree, but I think the characterization of the Doctor kind of although the Doctor's been established in 1963 that he is not exactly a male slash female slash a particular race or color. With Spider-Man, the concept of Spider-Verse was sort of invented already. I think in the 1996 2000s, and people just kind of roll with it. With the new Spider-Verse films coming out, and everyone was like, "Yeah, cool, anyone can be Spider-Man." The Doctor is sort of a new comfort character for me because I'm a person of color, and you don't really see too much East Asian characters in Doctor Who, apart from maybe the guy from the 1996 TV movie or Madam Ching from Legend of the Sea Devils, which was a pretty good episode. Um, you don't really have
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
really have too much people of maybe apart from Sasha Dewan, but like he's South Asian. Like you don't really have
Yeah.
too much East Asian faces in Doctor
Yeah,
Who, and
yes, I agree. You have someone from Deep Breath that there was a character in Deep Breath that I think was Asian as well. Um, I can't remember his name. It was like a side character. Um, it was when the Doctor and Clara got to the bottom of and everyone was having to hold their breath. It was when Clara had to hold her breath for however long it was. Um, I would have liked if she actually did hold her breath for that long.
I
um,
would like the Doctor at one point to be East Asian as well.
mm,
Because you've got the Master, Sasha the One, and so yeah, I would really want that.
yeah, I think we're getting in a good place now with Doctor Who's representation. Like they're being accepting of different communities now.
Like
So
you see yourself
yeah,
as a really relatable character instead of maybe having forced stereotypes and stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Like you've got so many. They've been so accepting of different things now. So you've got like the future Doctor was the first, like dark skinned Doctor, and then you've now got Shooty Gatwa. Then you had the first
Yeah,
female
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
got
Joe Martin's technically the first Doctor of Color, and then
yes,
Shujigat was the first Doctor of Color to lead the series.
yes,
So
yes, yes. So
yeah,
they've done well there. They've done well there.
they definitely did. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be continuation now. Like we'll have it will vary from different people to people now. Like it's good that it doesn't matter who you are, you can still act. Like you got Yasmin Finney in it, and she's a transgender actor. So you've like I think Bill
Yeah, the first
um
openly gay companion.
yeah, openly gay companion. So you have all these things they're entering into the universe now, which is which is it's very good that they're getting all these people now into it, and even
Yeah.
like the disabled actors as well. So it's very good that they're
Oh
doing.
yeah, there was the girl on the wheelchair for the 60th. I think her name was Ruth Madeley,
Yeah, she is. Yeah,
Shirley Ann Bingham. That's the
yeah.
character.
Shirley
Who
Ann
do you reckon?
Bingham.
Who do you reckon she is? Who's Shirley? Like, who do you reckon she is
I think she's Osgood's replacement.
for UNIT?
Yeah, I
Nah,
think
they
so.
can't do that to us. Wait, hang on. Did
No,
Oscar? Wait, Oscar left UNIT, right?
I don't know. Really, I just think she's a person of unit. I think she's a person under it all. Like you know that scene in the trailer where the Doctor is um, saying that you're driving everyone mad, laughing at the human race. That scene where he's wearing the glasses and just a suit with no coat. I think that's a unit. I think that's the new unit HQ, and I think that's where Shirley Ann Bingham is going to be her character. And then you have Martha Jones there somewhere as well.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah,
And then you probably have possibly Ace if she continued with unit. Um,
Ace. Yeah,
Maybe
hopefully.
Tegan. Probably Mel as well. I think Mel will be probably an addition of unit because she's in series 14 anyway. So she reckon
Yes,
she's in the
like
60th as well.
that's a really, really
Yeah.
big assumption. Yeah.
And then it will lead into a spin-off at some point, probably a unit spin-off that's been rumored for so long. So, but I don't think we'll see that spin-off until at least after series 14. Um, Perhaps. But yeah, like we've got so much to look forward to. We've got 60th, we've got Christmas special, we've got series 14 next year. Lots to look forward to.
Let's hope the representation be nice, and also like um it brings confidence to, like, other people,
Yeah.
because it's the same for cosplaying as well, because I'm a cosplayer. You don't normally see people of East Asian descent like obsessed with, well, not really obsessed, but like I think I blew my cover. like Doctor Who in general, apart from um there was a Doctor Who world tour at one point with Capaldi and Jenna Coleman, aka Clara, and they went to South Korea, and there's a lot of South Korean fans. But because I'm from Hong Kong, and it's not really Doctor Who's not really a thing in Hong Kong. So like, and the cosplay community can be quite toxic at times, but I don't think the Doctor Who cosplay community is that toxic, because if you're cosplaying the Doctor, um, or your own, like you have your own Doctor Who costume, you'd be like, oh, that's cool, because the Doctor's not male, female, nor of a particular race, so it has a sort of like a safe spot for people who are not confident in expressing themselves through cosplay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. I think different parts of the world. Like you've got UK, you've got England, you've got America, you've got Australia even now. So Scotland. So you've got all these different countries that do all sort of different things.
Yeah.
And it's very good. It's very good to let other people from different international backgrounds to come into the show. And yeah, there
Yeah.
are some toxic people out there. Like maybe if you share a photo or do a video, they'll comment badly saying it's rubbish or something like that. But you do it because it's your hobby. It is the best. It's the best thing. It's what you like doing. So if you like doing it, it's not going to stop you doing it just because someone else says it's rubbish. If you think it's good.
I'm sure a lot of viewers out there would probably be very mad at what we're saying, but we don't care.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. But there are very like cosplay. It's very good. It is an important thing to do if you like doing it. But I only started doing that in 2020 actually. So I've only done it a couple of years, but it's good fun. It's good fun.
I love your cosplays, by the way. Your cosplays are fab.
Yeah. Thank you.
And to all
Um,
you Doctor Who cosplaying viewers out there, you guys are amazing.
yeah.
You guys are
Yeah.
all really fantastic, brilliant, and amazing.
Yeah. It's very good. It's good. Like people like what the stuff we do, and that we do it for a reason. Like we do it because we like it. Do it because people want to see it, and it's very nice. It is very
Yeah,
nice.
really, really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But do you have last thing, Matthew, before we go? Do you have a favorite quote that you like, or one that you relate to?
So many Doctors, so many quotes. But the one quotes that I definitely will remember is a quote from Peter Capaldi, and it was parts of his regeneration speech.
Okay.
And those quotes include always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind. And also his final last words, laugh hard, run fast. Wait, I think it's, wait, laugh hard, run fast.
Something like that.
Laugh hard, run fast, be
Yeah.
kind.
Run hard. Yeah. They are very
Yeah.
good quotes, aren't they? Those ones. But yeah, like I always say, Peter Capaldi must have rehearsed that so well because he said lots.
He's really amazing Doctor. So if like if Capaldi's gonna be in your episode one day, I'm gonna be so excited.
Yeah. Who knows? He might already be on it.
And
But
also, I want to say something else. So, to all you viewers out there, um, while you wait for the 60th anniversary, I recommend you check out some Doctor Who fan audio productions because they're amazing. A few that I would personally recommend are the Cyber War universe, and also Hourglass universe, and also Sky Who Productions, and also Film Storm Studios and Time Siren Productions. Like, they are all amazing. I've worked with them. They are really nice people, and they make really good stories. So while you guys wait for the 60th, go check them out. All right. Maybe
yeah,
you'll hear my voice in it. Who knows?
yeah. Do you change your voice on it, like to get into the character, or do you just use the voice you're using now?
Just normal voice.
Just normal voice. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like, you can hear that I am, a different character with you, I guess in a way you can hear me as a different sort of character, I guess.
Okay, okay. You have to send me them, and I'll have to. I'll have a look at them.
Definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're amazing. So
yeah,
yeah, check.
yeah,
And to all you viewers as well.
yeah. But I'll put it in the description if you send it to me, so people can have a look. But thanks, Matthew. I hope you've enjoyed it coming on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like this has been a really lovely conversation.
Yeah.
Can't wait to be back here soon if I
Definitely.
can.
Yeah, of course you can. Like because well, what Matthew will be joining us on a group episode. Because we're gonna do a load of group episodes already for November countdown to the 60th anniversary. So yeah, they are yet to be recorded. I haven't even. We're nearly finished the recording of this part one of the series. Nearly. But soon from let's say end of September. Well, no, start of September will be around probably now. Probably now as this episode is released. Recording for part two will be coming soon. But yeah, stay tuned for updates, trailers, logos, all that kind of stuff for the series. But we'll see Matthew back in a few months. But of course that will be recorded prior to November. But yeah, thanks again, Matthew. Glad you've enjoyed it. Thanks to anyone listening,
Thank you.
watching
You've
today.
been you've been a really
Yeah,
amazing host, and
thank
thanks for
you.
having me.
Thank you, Matthew. And thank you for
Yep,
coming on.
thank you. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it.